New York City Council Minority Leader Joe Borelli joins me now. I have a feeling he has all sorts of things to say about that. Joe, look, Mayor Adams has extended those mandates enacted by de Blasio. So any hopes for a quick change already out the window, right?
Yeah, it's very disappointing. I'm someone who is optimistic about Eric Adams. He's looking at a problem left to him by Bill de Blasio on crime, for example, and he's reversing course. He's changing direction, and he's doing all the right things and has the full-throated support of so many New Yorkers. But then when it comes to the mandates on vaccines, we can see that they're just not working. We can see the case numbers rising. We can see the vaccinated becoming infected almost as frequently as the non-vaccinated population. So sticking with this mandates is only going to expand our already problematic issues with our finances. As your report mentioned, our unemployment rate right now is over 9%. It's double what it is nationally. This can only be attributed to bad economic policies.
Yeah, and almost every day, Joe, we speak to business owners within New York City who say they're barely hanging on, desperately making appeal to the lawmakers to say, look, you've got to give us some leeway. All the steps you've taken, and to your point, what have they done other than keep people not only out of their business, but out of the city? I mean, how long is it going to take for New York to get back to where it was, if ever?
It'll be months. I mean, it should have been months ago where we started this genuine push. But again, these vaccine mandates are only keeping people out of the office towers that you're surrounded by right now. And as you know, the salad places on the first floor, the small restaurants, the newsstands, the coffee shops, the small businesses, which actually employ the vast majority of New Yorkers, actual local resident New Yorkers, are the ones that can't sustain themselves to be open during the day. Until we get the city repopulated by tourists and workers, we're just not going to see the recovery. Adams is saying he wants that to happen. He's right to say that, but matching that with policy that actually encourages people to come here and work seems to be the challenge.
It certainly does. Let's talk about the issue that he ran his campaign on. A lot of it is crime. It's been out of control in New York City and the surrounding areas. That must be one area where we have hope. He's a former cop, that he can really get a handle on that issue.
Yeah, and he's done two things already. He said he's going to return our plainclothes anti-crime units to the city. These are men and women, some of the toughest cops we have, who would go day in and day out and wrestle guns out of the hands of perpetrators. We need that back, and he is going to put that back. He has, again, my full-throated support on that. He's also returned punitive segregation to the jails on Rikers Island. We've had stabbings of not only correction officers but other inmates happening more frequently than we've ever had in our jails, and yet the de Blasio administration would never put someone in solitary confinement or segregate them from the general population. At least Adams is doing that. Here's where his rhetoric actually matches his actions. So I'm happy the city looks like we are on the horizon of a better day when it comes to law enforcement. I just hope he catches up with that on the mandates as well.
Well, that's true. And, New York is a mecca for tourists. You mentioned tourists before, but when you get those kind of crime statistics and high-profile shootings in areas like Times Square, it's a double whammy, is it not? I mean, the crime issue has to be addressed very quickly.
Yes, and we see it in our bottom line, too, at City Hall. The hotel occupancy tax and sales taxes are sort of the recurring revenue streams a city like New York has. So without those people coming in and cashing in their money at cash registers, we're suffering financially. But again, all of that doesn't change unless New York becomes a place where people want to be because they feel safe, because they feel like the police are there to protect them from the elements that they don't want to. And again, they also want to make sure they're coming to a city that welcomes them in the Broadway shows, welcomes them in the restaurants. There are places in the EU that do not allow people under 12 years old to be vaccinated right now. So those people aren't even permitted to be in restaurants and in New York and shows in New York City. How can we encourage tourism if we still have rules like that?
You're exactly right. Well, hopefully it's a brighter future, and we'll see what Mr. Adams, Mayor Adams, can do. Joe, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us today. Really appreciate it.